Let that boy boogie. Hey, 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 hey. It's in it. And it got to come out. I felt so good. I went on boogie just the same. Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down off of your feet.
Water. Water is generally a big challenge for gardens in the city, depending on your access. Luckily, we have a fire hydrant across the street. However, it's just getting it across the street. And also, with most gardens in the city, legal land access is an issue for most of the gardens in the city. A lot of the gardens, although Urban Creators here does have permission from the council person to be here, most of the gardens in the city do not. Right, so the majority of gardens are not legally on land. Although the city is very supportive of people growing on land, so it's not like it would be an issue until someone wanted to develop on it. So many benefits. I'll just give you a few, right? So one of the benefits, of course, is that the folks around here will have access to fresh organic food, right? The young people and the adults who come out get to learn about growing food and how they can nutritiously supplement the foods that they're already bringing home. The community aspect, right? Just getting people together and being in one space, in one safe space, that's really fun and cool and nurturing, right? So those are, for me, like really the top three, right? Community, fresh food, nutrition, and coming together, right? So we've been building soil, right? So initially what it is that you may have, well, this was a factory too, so it could have been a brown site, but it wasn't. So I had to they have had the soil tested in the past. I just had it tested again last winter, so right before the winter, and so our soil is good. So we don't have that issue. A lot of times in the city, the problem, the issue is about lead, and it's really not about the uptake of lead. So we did a lot of soil testing with the city. So I work along with different organizations in the city, and most lead is an issue when it's children putting their hands in the soil, but not when it comes to like the uptake into your vegetables. So they just suggest that you don't plant root vegetables, right? And something that lead has. But so the difference between a raised bed and and not doing it in a raised bed, I think for me it's important for us to build soil. Like that's just like one thing that we have to do. So
through composting?
Yeah, through composting and through and through like consistently a closed loop cycle in your garden, right? So we take we trim stuff, cut down the trees, cut down the leaves. We put them over here. They break down a little bit more. We put them over there, break down a little bit more, and then we put them back into back onto the farm. So we're building up soil so that we don't have to use raised beds, and we're not replenishing what's there, right? So we want to be able to help our stormwater system, right? So that we have enough good soil and things in there, and the water is leaking down into our groundwater, so we have groundwater replenished.